Feel like saying goodnight, but not yet, because do I have a great suggestion for you. So if you're looking for a great American Imperial IPA and one that will surely make you look like a connoisseur, then join me on this tasting. My name is Eddie, and I have tasted and sampled many beers from all over the world, and it is my passion to help you find that perfect beer you're looking for. Whether you're looking to try something new or there's something very specific you're looking for to pair with your food, I got your back. Welcome back, beer lovers. Thank you for spending the next few minutes with me. As I said in the intro, my name is Eddie, and on this channel, I taste and review all kinds of beer and give you my most honest opinion about them, as well as some ideas to pair them with your food, just like the one you're about to watch. So if you're new here, consider subscribing and hitting that bell button so you're notified every time I release a new beer review video. And let's get to it now. As I said in the intro, I have a great American Imperial IPA, and actually this one has like a really long name because it's an American Imperial Red IPA, and it's none other than Oskar Blues Unite or G-Night. And actually I encourage you to look at the history of the name of this beer, because it is actually a great story. And being that we are still in Memorial Day week, this would have been a great review to release right on Memorial Day because it honors a combat veteran. But I'll let you look that up for yourself. And in the meantime, we're going to get started with this tasting. I have my trusty tulip glass here to pour this American Imperial Red IPA. And if you want your own set of Beer Connoisseur TV glasses, don't forget to look at that description below so you can get your own set of beer glasses, so you can always pour the beer in the right glass. Where do we always start? The 3 C's of appearance, correct? And what are they? Color, clarity, and carbonation. Color, this is a copper red, really dark amber, mostly copper red I would call it. Really alluring color, just to be honest with you. As far as clarity, I see no sediments in this beer, so it's a very clear beer for sure. And it does have, I would call it medium action. I do see some fast rising bubbles, more than just a few bubbles rising. So I would definitely call it a medium action carbonation there. And look at that head of foam right there. You have more than 2 fingers there. It's about 1.5 inches of foam. It's been what, 45, 50 seconds that I poured it, and it's still keeping that big head there. So that's all part of the appearance. Now, let's go for the aromas next. Malty, definitely I feel bready, kind of toasted, maybe sweeter, maybe toasted caramel malts in there. You know, to be honest with you, I thought it would smell a lot hoppier, but yeah, I do feel the hops in the back of the, more like dry hops. A little bit of maybe some tropical hints there, although I'm not picking anything in particular. But yeah, I think that summarizes it. It's a pretty well balanced aroma, I would say, for this beer. Now, my favorite part, right? Let's taste it. Definitely on the far end of the bitter spectrum there. It is very hoppy. it does have that taste, I would say, all throughout mostly. I mean, it started very bitter. It had that middle of sweet caramel malts in the middle there, but it finished very, very, I would call it drier. Not completely dry, but I would call it definitely a little bit drier finish, and still very, very bitter in that finish. Now, the part that you come to me for, and the part that makes you a connoisseur, right? And that's the food pairings. IPAs, as you've heard me say countless of times, are good to pair with spicy foods and, you know, big foods. An Imperial, this is pretty much like a double IPA. It has that much more body, much more flavor, right? So you need foods that will stand up to that flavor. So in this case, I have some very specific recommendations for you. Number one, beer and burger, right? That's a match that we always like. However, I'm gonna be more specific than that. I'm going to say try it with a grilled blue cheese burger, you know, one that has blue cheese crumbles on top of it and maybe melted a little bit, because that blue cheese is going to pair really well with the beer, as well as, you know, the fat and from the burger. And if you can make it with some, or get it with some caramelized onions on top, that's going to go really well, because the malts, as I said, there is a little bit of caramel malts in this beer. So all that is going to complement all the flavors in the beer. So that's a great option for you there. Another good option is lamb, and more specific, grilled lamb chops. So if you like lamb, you know, it has a little bit, you know, stronger flavor. This beer would go great with that. And also, if you want to stay a little bit on the lighter side, but still with some flavor, some punch, try with some spicy or blackened fish tacos. That will go really well. As far as cheese pairing, I'm going to say, you know, IPAs go great with cheddar cheeses. And today I'm going to try this with a mature aged white cheddar. And I'm going to hope that it goes well. I have a good idea that it's going to go well with it. So let me try it and I'll let you know. That's a good cheddar, by the way. I would say it's a nice pairing. The cheddar does have a strong flavor, and this beer has a strong flavor, so it did balance it well. You know, one thing I noticed, it actually, I don't know if it was the cheese in this case, but I was able to appreciate the aromas even better after that cheese bite. So that may have helped a little bit there, because of course I'm having the aroma from the cheese, and that also helped me enjoy the beer better. So I do think it goes well with this white cheddar. Try it with this cheddar or with another sharp, you know, yellow cheddar or another kind of aged cheddar, and I think you have a winning combination. As usual, you know, you can trust me to give you a great gift, and it's always a secret that I leave for you in the description below as far as a dessert pairing. So go ahead and open that description below to get your secret down there. Now let me ask you, have you had G-Night or G-Night's Oskar Blues Good Nights Imperial Red IPA? Have you paired it with food? What have you paired it with? What do you think of it? Let me know in the comments below. As I always say, I love to engage with you. I love to learn from you, and we both learn from each other. If you like the video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. And that's it, my friends. I hope I have helped you increase your beer knowledge en route to becoming a connoisseur. And I hope that you consider subscribing if you haven't done so, and leave me some of your comments below. Be on the lookout over the next few days for another great beer review, and until then, enjoy!